Hey everybody, Dr. Rit here, and we are back with more Zero Time Dilemma. We kind of left mid-puzzle shittily enough, but I know that episode would go on way too long if we did the whole thing at once. So we're just going to go back to the puzzle where we left off. We just picked up these two sink plugs. So as crazy of an idea as this is going to be, we're just going to stick them in a sink. If it's super well, it's creeping me out of Kane. Drainage dish below it anyways. Water isn't coming out of the faucet. We should check the valve. We'll deal with that as soon as we stick this thing in another sink. There we are. So sink plug here. Fits perfectly. I think we want it to run off into that little ditch over there for some reason. The water's not running, so we gotta figure out why. And to get that sorted, I feel like it makes sense if we go back to this valve here and change directions. Power should be running through the right cord. So we follow this bad boy all the way down. Can we turn this thing on? It really happens, still dangerous, let's leave it off. Okay, that's exposed wiring. So let's just keep going on this way. Then it goes over here, and then, cool. Can open this big boy, get an extinguisher. Freezing extinguisher. It'll freeze things lickety-split. Some weird sexual innuendo, I think we're just being dropped in the story there, but see, we routed the power down to this guy with a block of tin. I feel like we gotta melt the block of tin somehow so we can pour it into the steel mold. Yeah. Okay. So we got that much sorted out, right? Now let's see, can we put in the tin here? Or in here? Or in here? Let's see, try the matches around here somewhere. No gas. Let's check the main valve and the pipe connected to it. There's a button or something there. So we got this guy going here. Yeah, you don't need to close it. Yeah. So if we follow this valve, it's the big boy one here. Like here. Goes down, looks frozen still. Down here through this joint. Over here, down here, left, and right in this sucker here. It's the main gas valve. It's shut right now. Let's open it. Awesome. So if this big boy flows all the way over here, or rather over here, hopefully, should be able to light it up now. It's a lot easier to examine the room when it's getting warmer. Awesome. It's great the heater works well. It was really cool. This feels good. But can we put in a steel mold or anything like that in there? Or is this just going to be for warming up the room? I think it might just be warming up the room because all the pipes are like defrosting. No water's coming out and the main valve is shut or it doesn't work. We got to follow that water valve, which is the big top one up here, I think, or something. This guy? Looks like it's 0 degrees Celsius in here. It's better with one heater running. It's still cold. Let's see if we can rectify that. I mean, I guess we did have access to 2 heaters, I believe, right? That's not a heater. What are you doing? Like, this is the one I believe we just turned on. It would get warmer in here if we lit it. That helps a little bit, right? It's locked right now. Of course it is. There's a door, but nothing inside. I wonder what it's for. Maybe that's the one we can stick a mold into? How about the tin? Looks like we can put 2 rectangular objects inside. Tin block could fit in one hole. Okay. That was lucky, but I guess we can just put the steel mold in the other. Well, let's leave it there. Wonder what happens if we close this. It's going to turn on. It's going to fill up now, right? So we can turn this on. Gas flowing. Matches. Light it up. We're going to make ourselves a key. Sorry about that obnoxious knuckle crack, by the way. Let's take a look down here. Key fell out from the mold. It's decently made too. Probably used somewhere here. Neat. Now, where the hell needed a key? Was it a switch or something? What needed a key? Wasn't this guy here? Don't recall if it was here or not. 18 degrees Celsius, so that's nice though. That's a nice warm temperature. Fuel line's on. That one's just a shick shock in the floor. Now we play the game of where does my stupid ass put this little key? I think it was maybe this thing. Key will fit in this hole. There we go. Pull the lever. What could go wrong? Something, off-topic anime references. I forgot this was in a nuclear reactor, by the way, so, hopefully we don't ruin everything. Looks like the shields came down. Spooky. Thought we did something wrong. Kind of scared me. Oh, shitty thing is, I don't know what to do now with the puzzle. Let's go back to the sink over here if we can. Let's check the main water valve. It was the giant hydrant-looking thing, if I'm not mistaken. This thing, maybe. Yeah, the ice is melted. The valve's open. We have water. We already plugged them. Turn her on. It'll drain off the side into the little ditches we just made, right? Now we're flowing in here. Which means the water's flowing through here, doing some things over here too, huh? No idea. Maybe it'll come back once the power's on or something. More importantly, I want to get this water going. Then we'll turn the switch with the electrical wiring. Like this big boy here. Current will happen, which will turn on that. I guess I'll turn that on. But now we have no clue how long it'll last. Let's try examining while we have oh, fuck. Look at that monitor. What are all these shapes? Are weird. Maybe it's a puzzle. I guess we need to solve this next. Let's take a look. Ah, it's another make sure you fill up all the spots and Sigma noise things and other things. Make things fit in other bigger, smaller doomahickeys. And there's a way to rotate these, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, with the bumpers. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll be back once I figure this shit out. Okay, so that puzzle seems like it was pretty easy there. It just took me a little bit of trial and error, but got it without too much brain work. I think we did it. Clear. Oh boy, it's getting more open. The core lit up and now it's spinning. The monitor to the side turned on too. Let's see what that has to say. Monitor to the side, like this little guy? Says they're all clear. Maybe it's the monitor way over here. Not there. Yeah, this thing. There we go. Well, we got the power on, but not now. We should be able to use this thing at least. Oh, shit. It's one of those reflecting what? Yeah, like refracts everything. Oh, we have to get it to convert things in the right spot too. Shit. We gotta turn a yellow light into a green or a blue light and reflect it to the appropriate siding, or oh, we have to get the right colors going inside, like the green there. With yellow, it could be. I'm not gonna get it right off, by the way, but let's just pretend with yellow we wanted it to. Oh shit. How would we get yellow to bounce all the way back over there? You do that and it just bounces all the way up there, and that's not what we want. Fudge. Aha! I forgot to hit the record button fast enough. So, my bad. But we figured it out. It was just me shifting lasers until I got it right, because I'm shitty as all hell at this stupid and getting everything matching thing. Does this mean the reactor core will be hit with radiation as well? I think that might be a bad thing. I don't know. Pew! Oh, shit. Monitor saying evacuator shut down power. The alarm's going off. This is bad. We gotta do something. Maybe we can shut off the power. Can we do it like just like this? Like flipping the switch? Maybe we can find something to stop the electricity. I feel like we saw something that was for that at some point in time, right? Like the big old switches. There was that one, and there's this one, and then we can... There's no way to cut electricity here. We gotta keep looking. Over here. No. This is embarrassing. Right here, yeah. It's no use. The air is preventing the power from turning off. At least do something before it's too late. Do we have any other items? Fire extinguisher. If we freeze... Yeah, freeze the ditches. Yeah, smart. Thank goodness, disaster averted and the lights are turning back on and we have escaped. Should we check it out? Wow! Oh, the top layer of the ice melted. She stepped in the water. Oh, come on, Akane. I mean, that's really embarrassing, right? It's very small, narrow drainage ditches.
She's okay. She's just unconscious. Her breathing and pulse are normal.
I see.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric.
Okay, rip Q-Team. That's it.
Now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. I, kill, fool. That is all.
Q-Team. They...
It had to have been the vote.
No, we can't be sure all of Q-Team was really killed.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Not until we see their
We
dead
need to
bodies
focus
with
on
our
getting
own
out of here
eyes.
somehow.
You seem to be forgetting that the exit's still locked.
I thought something
Well, then,
opened, like the elevator, right?
All we can do is go into that room.
I'm down.
What the hell is this thing?
Rules of the AB game?
Akane?
She's laying down outside. The hell is this?
I don't know.
No clue. Something's up on the monitor, though.
Yeah, rules of the AB game. Do I have to hit something? Yes. Players, Carlos and Junpei, stand before the monitor and vote to either ally or betray. You must vote at the same time. If the timing is off, everyone in the shelter will be executed. Both of you will start with 3 BP. This number will change based on the voting results. If you both choose ally, both will gain 3 BP. If both choose betray, all BP points continue to remain the same. If Carlos chooses ally and Junpei chooses BP, Carlos loses 3 while Junpei gains 6. Same thing but reversed. Either player's BP reaches 9, the door will unlock. If yours reaches 0, you will be executed. Method of... The bracelet will administer a mental relaxation to your blood rate. In this way, you'll at least receive a peaceful death. Where others will share the same fate as you. If Carlos dies, Diana and Sigma will die. If June... Fuck.
Share the same fate.
If I die, Akane and Phi die too.
And Diana and Sigma are killed if I die.
Hot damn! How far is Zero going to go with his toying with us?
Ally?
Or betray? Well, what'll it be, Carlos?
I mean, I trust
Insane.
everyone here.
Isn't it obvious? We choose ally twice.
Yeah.
We'll add 6 additional points to our initial 3. And we'll both end up with 9 BP. No one dies, no one gets hurt.
Yeah, easy as
The
that.
exit door will open.
And no one else...
And
Yeah.
C-Team will be able to get out.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
There's nothing gained by choosing betray, right?
Unless you think the other
Zero's
person's gonna
aiming
betray.
for us to kill ourselves
Yeah.
off here.
All right. Hey, before we do this, do you mind if we check on Akane?
Well, that's fine. I don't mind that at all.
This girl here, she's always been really smart. If she
I've
thinks
noticed.
the tiniest thing is off, she'll start debating with buts and ifs, like someone at least twice her age.
But to all of us back in grade school, she was pretty strange. Well, I guess she came across as scary.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just, well, not many people wanted to be friends.
Aw.
I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone. I decided that I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her, if I could. Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun.
Aw.
She didn't take it well.
Her little bunnies.
So, without telling me or the teachers, she went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them. That was over 10 years ago. A memory that's been tucked away in my brain, covered in dust. When I saw her again last year, I was reminded of that time. I just can't not keep an eye on her. I know, she always goes and just quietly shoulders everything herself. That's why I want to protect her. I wanted to help her bear whatever weight she's taken up. I truly felt that. But, well, I don't know. It was like I didn't know her as well as I thought I did. Hell, I couldn't understand why I even cared. I wanted to find out more about who she really was. To go and see her. Come on, you have someone you really care about.
Yeah, we
Don't
talked
you?
about my sister earlier, right?
You mean my sister?
Yeah.
My parents died in a fire. And then Maria fell ill to an incurable disease. Above anything else, I want to save her. I want to see her smile like before. That's what I decided. That's why.
Ah, now I get it. That's why you need the $500,000.
Yeah,
It's
me
clear
too,
We
Connie.
both have someone we want to protect. And neither of us can afford to die now.
Right.
So let's get out of this room by both picking ally. We'll work on getting out of this shelter after that. Okay, let's get this over with.
Yeah. Back to the room for us.
I have this horrible
the
feeling in
timing
my
wrong,
gut
okay?
that he's gonna
We
lie,
have
but you
to
know.
enter them at the same time to...
I know.
All right, here we go.
We're doing ally. We're doing ally. We're doing ally. I'm gonna die, but we're doing ally.
3, 2, 1.
Don't fuck me, buddy. Don't fuck me.
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Ah, you prick!
What the... Why?
Sorry, Carlos. There's
You
nothing
fucking
named
prick.
by choosing betray, right? You said that. But you forgot, Carlos. There actually was something.
Why did I think he wouldn't fuck me?
What are you...
The 3 and Q team are currently dead.
Oh, this
Three
kills
more,
3 more
The
people.
X door will be able to be opened.
Share the same fate.
That's right. If you die, Diana and Sigma will die as well.
No. So then, you...
Don't take it the wrong way. I didn't choose betray so I could escape. I know you'd do anything for the little sister you love. So that's why I figured you'd choose to push betray yourself. So, essentially it was a defensive move. I only wanted to protect Akane and Phi.
Huh? Junpei? Carlos?
Aww.
There's a Japanese saying, assume everyone you meet is a thief. It means you should never trust strangers so easily.
Aww.
Bastard. Maria.
You see, I knew he would do that. Fuck you, Junpei. Man, what a prick. Game over. But thankfully, we're running out of stories to go back and fix, so we can just hop right in there and, you know, just lickety split, just hop right on in that one and just fix it right on up. We're gonna go back to the flow, find out where the hell that one even happened. I don't know where that one happened now that I think about it. C team here. The AB game, ally, and then we're gonna jump on back over here and hit the betray button.
Don't we?
Yada 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 yada. 3, 2, 1. We're both gonna hit it. We're gonna feel like shit.
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Oh, you prick.
No. Why?
You piece of shit! You tricked me!
No. No, I didn't. I swear. It was because the last time we voted, you chose betray.
Yeah.
So
The
Yeah.
hell are you going on about? We've only done this once!
No.
Hey, are you okay, Junpei? Wake up!
What the hell, asshole? This is all your...
You're the one who killed me first.
What?
What is going on? How do I even know about it last time? Junpei's right. This should have been the first time. So why do I think there was another one? When did this last time happen?
About 30 seconds ago.
There's a Japanese saying, assume everyone you meet is a thief. It means you should never trust strangers so easily.
Shit.
This is like when I'm in a fire. Maybe does this mean I've somehow been avoiding the paths leading to death?
Oh, not avoiding it as well as you were hoping.
How dare you! How dare you kill Junpei!
Akane!
Oh. Well, we know what to do to press her buttons. If you kill Junpei, she goes axe murderer, fire extinguisher, homicidal killing mode.
Akane, you...
Junpei.
The hell killed her there, though? Okay, now that I've done both of those. The other one was locked. Right? No new unlocks for anybody other than the black box one that we haven't figured out the codes to at all. Yeah, so wait. Why is this one like that? Shouldn't that be done already?
Did she get...
Bullied a lot? No. Weird time jumpy thing.
Where?
Whoa.
You okay?
I think I just left.
Is this before the AB game?
What? Okay. Should I keep going?
What?
Yeah.
I always saw her sitting in a corner,
Yeah,
curled up, hugging her
they killed the
knees.
bunnies.
and all alone.
I decided I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her if I could.
Huh?
Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She went to their hutch crying and apologizing over and over to them.
How do you know that? Did Akane tell you?
No.
Then why? So, gonna stay silent, huh? Fine. Guess there's no point talking about this. Let's just get these votes.
No, wait! Something's weird.
Hello, pot calling kettle.
Whenever I chose in the AB game, it was always the worst outcome.
What are you talking about?
Time jumps. I thought he knew about it.
Junpei? Carlos? I think I understand.
Thanks, brains.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
Yeah, shifting. Yeah, that's what it's
Shift.
called. Yeah.
Space-time human internal fluctuating transfer. A phenomenon where one's mind crosses space and time.
Akane, is that?
The power we used a year ago? The ability to send and receive information through the morphogenetic field. It's a simpler version of this.
You're saying the me here right now came from a different history?
Well, your consciousness at least. Say you go back in time to when your parents met, using a car as a time machine.
Back to the Future.
Know what movie I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, of course I do. The high school protagonist almost gets it on with his own mother
Gross.
and tries to get his awkward dad to marry her.
Yes.
That's the basic plot, right?
Can they not say it?
Yes, the story revolves around a boy. We'll call him M.
Marty.
Now, according to the plot, he's successful at getting his parents to marry. But history ends up changing slightly. Upon returning to his own time, his father's a famous science fiction writer, and he's rich.
Huh. I guess the hierarchy was switched when his dad punched the neighborhood bully.
But, did you notice something odd about the movie?
You know, it was a good
Just
movie.
what happened to the M who lived in that fancy house?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, now that you mention it.
Would have been a Marty who...
I don't think the M from that history appears in the movie at all.
There are two overarching types of stories about time travel. The first type states that there is always only one history. Meaning, if someone changes the past, that previous past is subsequently erased.
Oh. And then there's the other one where it's just a different timeline. That still happened in the other timeline,
type
but yeah.
is where multiple histories exist. This is the many worlds interpretation, one of the more widely believed hypotheses on multiverse theory. The world and universe split into branches as a result of one's decisions. It's a setup where each branch is able to exist in some form. Okay, so back to the movie. First, let's consider what happens with a single path history. In this case, do you know what M is doing back in his own time?
What he's doing?
Committing a form of murder.
Murder?
Well, think about it. The M who grew up in that fancy house, let's call him M2.
Yeah, he's just gone now.
M2 should have had a variety of amazing memories from his life. Maybe he met a really cute girl he liked, or was a winner of a contest. The possibilities are endless. All of those memories,
Just gone.
every single one was overwritten when M came from another history.
Oh, yeah.
But the history that disappeared was poor M's.
You're right, that's true. What was erased from existing in time was M's history. But the only memories that M retained.
Or from his?
Are those of when he was poor.
So, in effect, the life that M2 lived through was overwritten, all because of the actions that the protagonist M took to save his own. I'd say that's the same as killing someone, don't you think?
Well, now I can't think of Back to the Future the same way anymore, thanks.
Next is the multiverse hypothesis. In this situation, M2's life is never erased. Instead, a mystery remains. So, where did M2, the version who remembers being well off, up and disappear to?
Where he went.
This is what I think. On the same day that protagonist M used the time machine, M2, for some reason, did the same as M and went back to the past. But then he did the exact opposite of M.
The opposite?
He stopped his dad from punching the bully.
So, when he returned to his own time, it was the world poor M had lived in.
Are you saying that they pretty much switched places?
It would keep everything
That's
consistent.
some weird coincidences going
depressing.
on, you know? Just saying.
What is?
M2's situation. Well, he ends up getting the bum end of the deal regardless of which scenario happens.
Damn, that's pretty unfair.
Yes, that's true. But, this is rather difficult to say, Carlos. Your case may be exactly the same.
What?
He's the Carlos
Your
that lives.
consciousness could have come from another history and taken over this body. In
Neat.
exchange, the Carlos who was here originally.
Rip.
No. Another me is in the other history?
There's no use in getting upset. You simply need to accept that that's what shifting is.
Yeah. All those times you were in a fire, there's another version of you who burned to death or some
But
shit like that.
wait, Akane, how did you know that Carlos is able to shift?
He mentioned before that he knows which path has death at the end and which is safe. I just sort of knew, too.
An arsonist set fire to our house when I was 18.
Surprising amount of plot
My
in this one.
parents
Sorry about the long
didn't make
video.
it, though I was able to get my sister Maria out. But we didn't make a clean escape. Maria fell into some sort of coma. They first thought that she had carbon monoxide poisoning. But that wasn't what it was.
Reverie syndrome.
Yeah, we've been over Reverie syndrome before.
A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming. We believe this is what your sister has.
Which is still pretty shitty, mind you.
Maria is either receiving large amounts of information from the morphogenetic field, or her consciousness cannot stop its jumping between multiple histories.
Okay, that's really weird.
then she's like us.
Yes, though it's slightly different. In Maria's case, that power is running rampant within her.
Yeah.
That is what the reverie syndrome really is.
What?
If a way can be found to control the ability, then she could recover from it.
Is that true? I see. That's good. So there's some hope for her.
Hey, Carlos, when you dove into the fire to save your sister, you were able to hear her voice, right?
Yeah, I was.
Carlos, I'm here! I'm over here!
Maria! Maria, is that you?
Yes.
Just stay there! I'm coming to get you!
Only other little girl in your house, probably. Let's be honest here.
No matter how you look at it, there was no way her voice could reach me. But I realized exactly where she was, and I found her quickly. That was the first time. After that, I could hear victims crying out in the fires, and which way would lead to my death.
Oh, this ability we have is triggered by intense danger.
When we're threatened by a crisis, it's easier for us to access the field.
I get it. So that's what it was.
So, Carlos, Junpei, shall we shift?
Huh?
What?
There's really no reason to play the AB game. Well, as it stands right now, it's incredibly likely the both of you will decide to pick Ally. But instead of going through that, it'd be better to shift to another history. It'll work! The three of us will definitely be able to do it! But only if we find our lives in danger.
Wait, what do you mean by danger?
Yeah, why don't we just hit Ally now? Oh, reactor time.
The control panel has detected an error in the program. Main cord required to supply additional deuterium. Please quarantine or disconnect the control panel.
Hey, Akane?
You're really turning the reactor into a bomb?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
But
That's like
this-
crazy
this
talk,
is
though, right?
absolutely nuts. Even if we do manage to do this, the us who are from whatever history we switch with will end up.
Do you plan on dying here then?
Oh, right. I forgot you were like that.
The main cord is preventing the shield from deploying. Please evacuate now. Please evacuate now.
Well, shit.
So, where do we need to jump to?
Well,
Didn't think that far ahead yet.
You didn't consider that part?
well, if we knew in advance, the effect of the threat would be lessened.
You're not affected by any of this at all, are you?
That's not true. Here, look, my heart's pounding so fast. Do you want to check it?
2 minutes until detonation.
Hey, it's kind of getting down to the wire here.
Shit! Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Jump to the same history I am.
The same history?
Which one?
Think! There's a history when we didn't get all ones on the dice rolls. The
Yes?
moment right after that.
But then we get gunned down.
Are you insane? We're just gonna get ourselves killed.
It's okay. I have a plan.
30 seconds until detonation.
This shit is getting kind of cool, though.
All right. I trust you, Junpei.
Yeah, Jimps, let's see what you got.
Damn it! Junpei, if we die, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
So people in the... Whoa. Well, this is getting weird, but this video is going long and I didn't want it to. So thanks so much for watching. As usual, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. It's been a good time. More will be coming out tomorrow. And as usual, I'm Dr. It. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye for now, everybody.